Welcome to Aussie Nomads Destinations. I'm Beck and this is Ed, and we're taking you on an incredible journey across Australia, exploring breathtaking landscapes and hidden gems in this beautiful country. Join us as we uncover some of the best budget campgrounds. So grab your four-wheel drive, van or caravan, hop on board and let's embark on this adventure together. Hey, I hope you've all had a good week. Just one thing, if possible, can you hit the subscribe button? We are still at Lake Burrumbeet, west of Ballarat. We are struggling to leave this spot. It's the weekend and everyone has come to play. This is a great campgrounds. It's a free camp with a ton of room, so everyone gets their own space.
That's a bit close to home, up a Stony Creek. So there's a million things you're not allowed to do. Not sure why you're not allowed to play golf, but anyhow, not allowed to play golf.
Today we are heading out exploring, southeast of Ballarat, towards the Brisbane Ranges National Park. We're heading down the road through Ballarat. We stopped at the Stony Creek Reserve to use the bathroom.
Brisbane Ranges National Park, here we come. So we've decided today we're going to go for a drive out to the Old Albion Mine Ruins, and it is in the Brisbane Ranges National Park. It's a bit of a way out of town on a dirt track, and we'll give you a look when we get there.
It's a dirt road the whole way in. It's a little bumpy, but not bad. Definitely not four-wheel drive. Two-wheel drive would do it. Someone had managed to steal all the information signs, so there's no real marking to say you have arrived, just the mark on Wiki's camps. We moseyed around for a half an hour. There were lots of old brick ruins and bits and pieces scattered across the ground.
That's got a steel frame around it. Might have been somewhere like where they went down underground.
If you're a good climber, there's more down in the valley.
It's all quartz in the ground. That usually means gold country, doesn't it? There's something way the heck down there, but I don't think we're going to find out because that's a very steep hill. But anyhow, we might just head that way and see if there's another way to get to it. We have us a hurdle. Over we go. Not good. I didn't bring hiking boots. I'm in thongs. What's down there, Ed? Big steep hill. Looks like people have been down there. Man, they're keen. They're not much here, but it's pretty good for a look. Like you just wander around and do your own thing. No problem. Probably should have got the metal detector out. Could have made our fortune.
Further down the road is the town of Steiglitz, a cute little town with some really old pioneer-style buildings, with a storyboard on the front of each building.
This looks like the old church. Oh, the cemetery down the back. Here's the old church. Church of England.
It's available for general hire.
So this old church was built on the 3rd day of March in 1871. The final service was served on the 19th day of August in 1962, and it's still standing. How's the old Golden Fleece Bowser? It's a ripper. Still standing there in all its glory. It's got a sign on the front of it that says what it was. How cute is that? The old post office drapery and outfitters. So cool. She's in good nick. They're doing a good job of keeping it good. So now we're at the courthouse at Steiglitz. So I'm not sure where they came up with this name, but we've just been through Lau Lau and now we are on the way to the Lau Lau waterfalls. Not sure if there's going to be any water, but anyhow we're taking the trek anyhow to check.
It's only about 300 metres from the car park. The signs are a bit confusing. Just take the track that heads down the hill. There is a track leading to the bottom of the falls, but it looked tad sketchy. There's also a picnic area and toilets.
We end up in some of the craziest places.
We headed off looking for an old boiler. We went up over this range with views across the valley. And then we pulled into this produce store for afternoon tea.
Uh-oh.
You just have to. Sorry.
So here's the thing. We ended up driving to Bothwell this morning because, you know, we like driving around a lot to empty at the dump point. And it was all clogged up. So now we are at Ararat. And we've just noticed there's a really nice place that Ed needs to be dropped off. So we're just going there to do that now. So we are at the Ararat Lunatic Asylum and we're just dropping Ed off. We're just going to check him in and see if they'll take him. See ya, Ed. See ya. So look, they didn't take him. So now we are heading off to the jail for the criminally insane and see if they'll take him. And this is the home for the criminally insane in Ararat. And Ed's just itching to get in there. It's like run across the street. He's still trying to get in. They won't let him. Door's locked. He's been banging. Still not letting him in. The buildings in this town are just beautiful. Get a look at that. That's the Old Albion Hospital. Oh God, it's just gorgeous. Get a look at this church. This is what I love about out this in Australian outback country is this kind of thing. How insane is that? And there's the Marion College. It's just as beautiful. Just stunning. Look at the vines growing all along the edge of the street. This is the town hall.
Ararat has the most beautiful buildings. I'm so glad we decided to go for a drive out here.
Now we're going to One Tree Hill Lookout. What do you think is going to be at One Tree Hill Lookout? Made it to the top. That's the Grampian Mountains in the distance. We should make it to there by mid next year. So we made it up onto One Tree Hill. The views are insane. It's as windy as. There's more than one tree, but I'm wondering if that there represents a tree. You need to come up here and have a little look because the views are insane. There's my favourite item on the planet, the data tower. Paddocks and paddocks of what we think might be granola. And now we've got wheat or oats as far as your eye can see. That's a lot. It's got to be wheat, I reckon. Yeah, on both sides of the road. Stripy paddocks. We're on the banks of Lake Burrumbeet. Taking the round trip home to Ballarat. More wheat. Wheat for as far as you can see. There are so many wind farms in Victoria, it's almost insane. So now we're driving through Bo Peep. I have no words.
She's looking for her
Who
sheep.
does that? There's some sheep. Not sure if they're lost.
Finally home from the day's biggest empty-the toilet on record. Nice end to the day. How are the sunsets? This lake just changes every day. It is so beautiful. But the day has come. We are moving. We are heading over to Mount Franklin Campgrounds, near Dalesford.
That's it for Lake Burrumbeet. We are on our way to Dalesford. Do you reckon he's trying to run me over? It's a good chance. It's probably just as likely to leave me here. Bye, Lake Burrumbeet.
So that's us for this week. Stay happy, be kind, love your life, and we'll see you next Sunday at 6 a.m. See ya!